Hi guys, well, I'm just kind of checking in with you to show you where I'm at with this rifle. We're pretty close. Couple things I got to do. I have to put the flash hole liner in and a little bit of adjustment on the trigger. And other than that, probably the next video or so you might see this gun making boom boom. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to put that flash hole liner in today. So let's have a look, see what it looks like. So we got silver. This is a silver mounted gun with the patch box, silver patch box, a little bit of engraving. That's my trademark coyote. This was a grade 2 curly maple stock. I've seen grade 2s with a little more curl than that. This one has a little bit in it. I went with a blue-black finish on the lock and the barrel. There's my first, that's the first key, escutcheon. Who the heck ever came up with the word escutcheon? And on out. And that's silver nose cap. And going back from the other side, a little bit of carving, a little bit of wire inlay, silver star, silver side panel. That's the other side with that little beaver escutcheon. And underneath the escutcheon there's a little heart inlay. Silver thimbles and entry pipe. Right back out to the other end. This side of the barrel has a little more curl, this side of the rifle, in the stock. Correction, American walnut stain, and I used permalin for the finish. I like permalin because you can make what's called in the wood finish or on top of the wood finish, and when it's shiny like that, that's more of an on top of the wood finish. So I'm going to go ahead, I've got this together, I'm going to go ahead and, what's nice about a flinter is you can put it in the barrel and mark where you want with a felt tip pen. You can mark right where you want to drill your hole. You want the flash hole, just a thickness of the flash hole above center maybe. You don't want it too low because you want to put enough powder in there that the flash will go into the chamber. If you put the flash hole too low, it'll start to fill up with powder, and then you'll get more of a fuse instead of a good fast ignition. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that. First thing I'm going to do is mark it. Like I say, I got to get that really close to the right spot. Center, right and left is perfect. This is pretty thick metal, so we use a lot of lubrication. Some thread cutting oil. The hole came out right at the base of where the charge will sit, which is, that's kind of where I like it. I'd rather not have charge behind the flash hole. I just think it burns better straight up towards the ball. So this one came out right at the base, and that's right where we want it. So this thing here, we're going to get this right on through. Looks like it's just about done. Just because this is a 1/4 inch tap doesn't mean you can't snap it off, so take her easy. Make sure the chips break free. I think I'm down to the other side now. All right. Blow that out. Let's just see how this is going to go in there. Oh yeah, let's thread it all the way to the bottom. There we go. So then we put our this one's stainless steel, which is kind of cool. It will wear longer, cleaner, and it'll come out easier. Now what we got to do is chamfer that hole around the edge so that the liner fits flat and flush against the barrel face, or that flat. We're going to do that right now. Okay, I got all that working, finished up. The only thing I might have to do with that flash hole is, a lot of times they make those holes a little smaller, about a 1/16 of an inch. I might drill that out. What I'm doing now is I'm flattening out a piece of lead. I'm going to rock up that lock. And I just use a piece of lead that I've got some lead that I put in the jaws of my vise. Just pinch a piece off. And I run it down to maybe 20 or 30 thousandths thickness, something that'll wrap around a rock. And we will rock up that rock. So this one's, let me find a stone, we'll put it in there. 5/8, a little over 5/8. Yeah, damn near 15/16. But when I put it in here in a good place to clamp it, I want it to be just barely touching the frizzen in half cock. So this is dang near a 1-inch flint. So this gun takes a 1-inch flint. So we're going to wrap it with this lead. And oh, I made that lead just a little too big. Let me get a scissor. You can wrap this in leather too. If I'm in the shop and I have some lead, I just wrap it in lead. If I'm out in the boonies, then we wrap it with leather because that's probably more available. However, you always have lead with you because you have your balls, your lead balls. So you could pound out a ball if you can spare one. Okay, here we are on the range again, my favorite place. We're going to shoot off the bench because I'm going to semi-adjust these sights a little while we're testing it. I got paper target out there. So let's see where it plants one. Okay. Went off relatively flat. I'm gonna run down and see where she went. Okay, so it hit dead center, 4 inches low. I expect them all to be low. Trigger was rather tough. What I'm gonna do is let's see how the hair trigger, double set trigger is. And then I'm probably gonna have to adjust the trigger just a bit. Boy, I'll tell you what, she's accurate. That went right on top of the last one. Just need to do a little work on the trigger. Man, so 50 grains, 3F powder, 010 patch, 530 ball, 25 yards, dead center hold, puts it, I mean, like I say, right on top of each other. So it's 5 inches low, which that's just a matter of filing down the front sight a little. This gun is just about ready to go. The lock time is pretty quick, you know. I mean, it's real quick. I use 3F for my primer. I know everybody scoffs at me, oh 4F. Well, that's just not the way I do it. So anyway, she's pretty, she's accurate, and with a little trigger adjustment, she'll be ready. So this is pretty much done. There's not much else to do with this but clean it up and start shooting it. Anyway, I'm Buckskin Dave. We're gonna go on with something else now that this little project's out of the way. I've got other projects going. And if you want to be in on it with me, all you have to do is keep watching and stay on channel. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.